Hello, it is the Sinister Gambino here with a new stream. In this stream, I'm going to be doing the hella belated Reddit Online stream for this event week that I typically do, and I probably hella botched up my intro, but what the hell ever, honestly. So yeah, starting off, featured series seems to just be the same thing as regular race series from the looks of it, aside for fancy looking art. Unless you don't have any chance at getting like open races and you only have a chance at getting regular horse races. Unless there's some really small thing like that. Otherwise it seems to pretty much be the same thing. Before I go on further, I'm going to be making a party, of course. So after another like over 3 months, I finally decided to make another video. So that was something different for once. For that, it's been a lot of these event week streams, pretty much nothing but that, but like after I did my Invade and Persuade tank review. And part of that was cause like right when I made it, there was like a fucking dislike on it, like right when I fucking woke up after making that shit. Honestly, I haven't been really feeling like making a lot of fucking video shit the last 3-6 months. But anyways, my point is, I definitely really appreciate the support on the last video. Like, I uploaded it like not even 24 hours ago. And like right after I uploaded it, I already had like a single like on it, which was pretty cool for like the first 5 minutes or some shit. That was cool, and then some second person liked it. So yeah, I had a really successful like beginning like run on my like video yesterday, I guess, where I went over like the details of like GTA 5 apparently coming on fucking PS5 now. Like, there's no point in putting that game on the system, personally, in my opinion. Like, there's no point for that to be on that system even. But still, at least it means that Grand Theft Auto Online will have a bigger lifespan than initially thought. I feel with the not Doomsday Heist, I feel with Diamond Casino Heist would have been a very good place to end the game, I would be completely honest. Like, a big DLC like that would be a great way to end the game. But more updates, obviously, would be more content, but the bad news is, of course, eventually the PS4 and Xbox One versions are no longer going to be supported, so that sucks. So just like 360, PS3, are eventually going to be old versions for the PS4 and Xbox Series X as well. Unless they decide to support them all the way and they just don't get certain content additions for some reason, but I bet they will be dropped, like PS3 and 360, of course. They can do like bigger DLCs, assuming they have much more ideas in the first place and it's not just much of a cash grab. Hope a bunch of really good DLCs end up happening with it coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X now. Most definitely it's coming on that system too. It's mainly a PS5 theme, since it was revealed at the event though. Well, I'm sure it will come to Series X too. But yeah, big thing going on for the event week this week is free times, money, gold, and XP for horse races. Definitely a very nice event for the week, because a lot of times they only do 1 or 2 different things. This week they're actually doing money, gold, and XP, so basically you're getting like all 3 of the big like currencies in the game, which is really nice. MS spectators 30% off stable slots, 40% off saddles, which I believe includes like improved saddles as well, not just the regular ones, and also half off tier 3 ability card upgrades and more. Yeah, on the left is what my title is: triple rewards and horse races, RDO money, gold, and XP. 30% off all stable slots, as I mentioned. Also included with 30% off discounts is 30% off Arabian horses. And they're known for great health and stamina, apparently, with good speed as well and acceleration. So, I'm not entirely sure what department that means they lack in, to be honest. Might be forgetting a stat. So yeah, it seems like really good horses, considering health and stamina are a couple of the like only stats they have, it seems. Just looking at the basic stats, that is. Oops. That one just seems to be the exact same thing, which is really interesting. Guess there's so little going on that event week that they decided to make two of the things literally the same stuff, which is interesting. Alright, on this page though, 40% off all saddles and improved saddles. Like I mentioned, that thought was for like improved saddles as well. I just did not have the characters to fit improved saddles much on there. For the Mr. Spectator, I decided to put more important stuff on saddles and improved saddles. But do note improved saddles are included in the discount as well. But people would already know that considering I'm hella late with this stream and they've done the newswire a while ago. Though they didn't advertise this newswire on their like Twitter, but they do have a newswire for this. Unlike the two like event weeks from the last week where they didn't do any newswires and it was like purely off of like leaks and stuff, I think. I believe there was already one about stable stalls confirming what I put on the Mr. Spectator. And then on the right, all horse care provisions for you this week. It's probably one I should have put on Mr. Spectator, but I feel the discounts are some of the more impressive ones. Like, yeah, it's really nice that there's horse care provisions for free, horse medicine, horse reviver, and more. Definitely great for when your horse dies and stuff, especially. But yeah, I don't know what else I was gonna say. Yeah, you can max those out, which is quite nice. It's basically an unlimited amount of all that stuff for free. It reminds me of when they did the gun oil, I believe, for free almost a year ago. I believe like last 4th of July, like event week, they decided to do like gun oil for free. Jesus, am I next to a collectible? Because my controller was all vibrating. But I believe the way like getting the horse care provisions for free works is, of course, you have a certain amount that you can hold onto on hand. And then any, like, certain amount, like, past that can be put into the post office. So what you can do to maximize on the free horse care provisions is you can max out the amount you can hold on hand in your, like, satchel or whatever of all the different horse care provisions. But as well, you can, like, buy another, like, extra amount up to, like, 99 or somewhere around there, I believe, at max. That can go in the post office. So you can really benefit crazy amount just off of these free horse care revisions. So don't just like max out on your like satchel, you should max out on your post office storage for that stuff as well. So that's kind of the strategy with that. And yeah, 50% off all tier free ability card upgrades. I believe tier free is the last tier of all the ability cards. So I believe they have to be ability cards that you used a lot in order to pretty much get the tier free. Unless you can really quickly get free tiers 1 and 2 really quickly on ability cards for any reason. That would be really good. And also in addition to half off tier free ability card upgrades, there's 2 particular ones that are 50% off for like regular ability cards, like the straight up purchase of one. Not a like tier 2 or free upgrade or anything. And that's for the Horseman and Friends for Life ability cards. So a lot of like horse racing kind of stuff going on this week. So I might show those ability cards off, discuss them a little bit or something like that. And then the stuff in the middle and right are just wickets again. Is this one also the same fucking thing as this one? Seems like it. So little going on in the event week again. I guess some of these couple are duplicates. I don't know why they don't just remove certain sections on here. They don't have enough to talk about. But whatever. Is that free of the same fucking one? That's pretty funny. Yeah, 50/30 all horse care provisions free. Like Jesus Christ, at least 3 of these are duplicates. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much all there is for the stuff going on. Unless there's things on the newswire that aren't mentioned on like, yeah, unless there's things on the newswire that aren't mentioned here or anything. I believe they did mention something about the daily challenges for the week as well, by the way. Yeah, for daily challenges, there's rider-friendly daily challenges. So for this event week, they're actually theming some of the event. Yeah, for this event week, they're actually theming some daily challenges off of like horse racing kind of stuff or whatever. That's pretty cool. That's not something to do in like much of any other event week. I don't really feel they've themed their daily challenges like this for an event week before. That's something kind of interesting. So it could mean there could be more like easier daily challenges than usual. It could be a nice opportunity to start building up a streak or something. How did I find the post office here? Since the only other thing I can think of much is the weekly collection. Alright, yeah, I was pretty much out the post office, I think. I believe that's where I last was on the previous event stream, since, to be honest, there's not much more, in my opinion, really, like, cover on Red Dead. For me, at least. Not being a, like, super big YouTuber, necessarily. I do these event streams personally because I kind of find it fun to document these event weeks and see all the different stuff they do throughout the game for its lifespan and stuff. For those who may be curious why I do so many of these, for basically one per event week.
Good to see you again.
It's not really much of a time I've really missed one, if at all. I might be late with some, but I always try to make sure to cover them.
Back again? It's my friendly face, isn't it?
Alright, weekly collection this week is the hairdresser set. So at max, I would kind of expect this one to take, like, from 2 different normal collector sets. Because I believe there's, like, the hairpins and, like, the hairbrushes, for example. A hairdresser set, rosewood hairbrush, hairpin, and then a comb. So yeah, collection value for this one's $70, but same thing I say for all the other weekly collections. Honestly, they're not really worth it, like, no matter how they do it. Because basically they're just smaller versions of full sets that are always available in the game. Not ones that are just available for a weekly time. And you can do an easy Google search on, like, a collectible, like, map thingy. Basically, on Google, there's maps that document, like, all the different locations. And I believe they change around the evening time PST, or Pacific Standard Time, for example. And they put that into account as well, like these maps that you can look up on, like, Google for the collector locations for collectibles. So it's very easy to just search on Google, find, like, any collectible you may want. Anyways, so pretty much any weekly collection isn't worth it. to be honest. I think they all would be in the family heirloom section, actually. So I guess this weekly collection does take from one set, actually. Yeah, all of those were in the heirloom section, actually, so they're all in a single set, which is nice. Because most weekly collections take from, like, 2 different sets, I feel, at minimum, most of the times. Of course, there are ones in the past that have taken just from one collector set. So that's nice, because you can get maybe a tiny bit extra money for the normal if you, like, go for the full heirloom set anyways. And just, like, collect an extra one of these free or whatever. So you can sell a small weekly set in addition to your, like, full family heirloom set. So that's better than other ones where it kind of takes from a couple of different sets at least. So there's that. But yeah, pretty much weekly collections, in my opinion, are just not worth it at all, like, any week. But might as well talk about it, since it is a thing, of course. That changes, like, every other week. Yeah, now I'm just going to make sure things are covered, things that are just on the newswire and on the benefits section, make sure all those are covered. Also, with triple gold, I believe you can make almost a single gold bar if you do good enough on the race. Because I believe, like, showdown modes, for example, I wouldn't see any reason for why the payment method wouldn't be similar to showdown modes in a sense, because they're kind of similar in terms of how you launch them up and stuff. The way showdown modes kind of normally at max pay 0.32, so I think it'd almost be a whole gold bar if you do really good in races. Definitely, I would imagine, with triple gold. So it could be quite a feasible way to get gold. Yeah, like I mentioned, a lot of times they do like 1 or 2 things. It's very rare for them to do cash, gold, and XP. So very great event opportunity for sure. And yeah, again, I'm going to make sure that I covered everything before I end the stream. Also, I don't know if it mentioned anything about the stirrups, horns, blankets, and bedrolls, but those are also 50% off, and those are all like horse customizations in like the stables. I don't know if they mentioned that with the, like, didn't really look to see if they mentioned it with the saddlebags, but yeah, stirrups, horns, blankets, bedrolls, those horse customizations as well are half off. And I said I would actually look at the ability cards really quickly. But yeah, Horseman is one of those 2 ability cards that are on half off discount. So yeah, the Horseman one, you deal a little more damage on horseback, quite simple. Of course, a lot of times you might be on horseback, so that could be a very good one for sure. There's a lot of, like, obviously, horses are like the vehicles in this game, in a sense. Definitely very worth getting that one, kind of. However, I'm sure there's definitely better ones than that. that one's in combat abilities. Seems the other one's probably in defense abilities. Friends for life 1. So instead of 50, it's 25. So you're not actually saving that much, but still, it could be a nice small little saving for sure. But yeah, while mounted, you and your horse take a little less damage, of course. So definitely some small, like, nice ones for sure, but not the most game-changing, I'm sure. In fact, I don't really rock those in my current set at all, because I definitely feel there are better ones out there. But yeah. I'll open the catalog. I think try to buy all this, like, horse medicine. I want to see how much horse medicine I can get, or horse reviver, particularly, at least right now. I'm just pretty much spamming X, and it's like letting me buy like 30 at the moment. It's might literally just be ones that go in the post office. You might literally still be able to get ones on hand in your like satchel if you go to like a general store or something like that. So like I mentioned, it's very insane, like free discount stuff going on right now. So definitely take advantage of this for sure for a week, especially Horse Reviver if you're bad with your horse and it dies a lot. How come it still keeps saying processing transaction? Like, does that like me spamming the X button? Like, come on. Okay. Going really slow when you buy stuff. Like, god damn. Shit, can't take the spamming of the fucking X button for fuck's sakes. But either way, I'm sure I've like proven the idea quite well on like the best way to take advantage of it. Make sure you maximize the amount you can hold in the post office as well as on hand, like in the satchel, for every single one of these. Because why wouldn't you want all of this for free? For this week only. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for the stream. Pretty sure there's nothing else to mention. Yeah, Twitch Prime is just the exact same stuff it's been for ages now. So yeah, it's actually going to be it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed. And again, thanks for the support on yesterday's video, or actually early today's video.